All right, welcome back, everybody, to the war room section of the man cave. My apologies for a delayed update on this game, but we got all kinds of stuff going on around here, and I am very glad to be back. Loving me some tactical combat. A little channel update though. We got some stuff going on here. We got us some Russian front setup. Some good old Russian front. And I put an ad on Vassal, just looking for some opponents. Got kind of tired of the solo thing, and got a response for. I put a ad out there for all the games I got, and got a response. A couple responses for Russian front. Russian front must be a popular game. I haven't played it since the '80s. So as a matter of fact, if you look over here, I got my old setup going. One of these units here I had to reprint. I think it might have been, I'm not even sure. Might have been this one right here. This one looks different. But yeah, I had a couple of these counters missing, but thanks to the internet, printers and everything else, man, it was easy to get them fixed back up. My air units, yeah, you could kind of tell I couldn't get the size exactly right on these air units, but yeah. Now, what we're going to be doing here is playing Russian front on Vassal. But I'm going to be updating the game on my good old board here. I think everything lines up the way it should. That's the only thing bad about Vassal. I was wanting to do that with that War and Peace game, but it didn't line up on the board. It was my opponent had the 4th edition, and I got 2nd edition, so it didn't jive. And as a matter of fact, on that War and Peace, I never did get to finish that last scenario. I think I would have lost. I kind of capitulated. I think if you watched it, but. I lost him. He's gone. Last couple turns of one of the scenarios, and yeah, I never heard back from the guy. I told him, if you ever want to get back in touch, but that's the way it goes. And you find that on Vassal sometimes. I had another opponent. I call him 3rd turn opponent, because after about the 3rd turn of every game, he'd quit. We played a Fields of Despair game. Well, I'm not going to win, so I'm going to go ahead and quit. And then I think we played Panzer Group Guderian, and he quit on that one too. So hard to find somebody. This guy here, he's you can kind of tell, corresponding with these people. I think they don't know what they're in for when they get into a game with me. And so my girlfriend tells me, oh God, they don't know what they're in for. And they really don't, because I'm on it. I got this game all set up. I had to sand all these freaking counters. I haven't played it since the 80s, but it's been a while. You can see here, I got my rules going on. I'm getting the ball set up on the rules. And he wants to play a campaign game, so we'll see what's up. I don't know if he's played it much. I asked him if he played much. I never got a response, so... I don't know how that's going to go, but we're going to try it out. But let's get back to this Armageddon War. That's the only update I got going on here. As far as Templars goes, I went ahead and I never did get to the persecution phase. I think it was a 4-player game, and it was really, really hard for me to go through all the players. It was getting kind of monotonous, so I just went ahead and set that one up and kind of had a hankering for a good old hex and counter game. I was curious as to what game everybody would pick. Now, there is another player wanting to play Central America. Or no, my mistake, Gulf Strike. So he might get that set up. That might take the place of Armageddon War. I got a big enough table over here to where I might be able to set it up and have 2 games going. So we'll give you a little update maybe on some retro games coming up. But till then, I was really excited to get back here with this Armageddon War game. And we're at our chip pull. And we're getting close. As you can see, we got I was just looking at this earlier. The good guys have captured the bunker. But how do I get a plane in with all these people set up on the runway? I don't know if I need to clear this runway out. Should I just bring the U.S. forces on? I'm going to have to think about that here and adjust my scenario. The only thing I could say is that these guys have action markers on them, so they would have no chance to really shoot at a plane. I don't know if he can come down. This is just a bunch of infantry. Al Mansour. I guess what you would want to do is, if you were the enemy and you lost the control tower of the bunkers, flood the runway with vehicles, stop any plane from coming in. So I think if you wanted to play it the realistic way, we got to get that runway cleared. We'll see. I just don't want to bring in forces, like that. That don't make no sense. But anyway, we might have to change some of these reinforcement conditions for the U.S. player coming on, and we'll see. But anyway, we're at chit draw time here, so let's see what goes on. Chit draw time for and it is the 136th Infantry. All right. Well, the only bad thing about that is they got a Al Qaeda or ISIS or pro-Syrian, probably pro-Syrian forces, pro-Russian tank right next to him. So he will only be going down to a green, and he won't be able to do anything else. So that's going to be a quick activation. He is done. Now, if he was out of range or out of sight, he'd get another marker off, but that hurts. Oh, there's no command marker to put in the cup, so we got to go over here and mark that as a activation. All right, that is activation 19. Our next one's going to be 20. So let me decide what I'm going to do here about this capture of this bunker. You see, I got another chit. Let's just draw these chits and see what happens. We'll go ahead with these chit draws. We'll make a decision here. It's the Al Mansour. So he will go on the 20th spot down here. I'll go ahead and put my little penny there also. But he's the last chit, so he's got to stay there anyway on an even number 20. So we'll just leave him there. And see what we got going on with these Al Mansours. When we look at the board, get these activations up to date. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And the Al Mansour, all he's got to go with is a little Humvee up here is ready to go. This Igla rocket team's all set to go. Other than that, these guys are still busy, still got their heads down. Like I said, this is a tactical game, and it's almost like minute to minute, seconds to seconds, here during this playthrough. Their DSK unit all set to go. They retreated from the bunker, but they're good to go. They had a green and they went to ready. They're ready to fire, so maybe they'll take a little shot back. They don't have much though to help them with this BMP, which is good at anti-infantry. They still got they're still pinned. So same thing with this Humvee down here. It's already taking casualties. They're a mess. So Al Mansour player really don't have all that much. Now the thing of it is, I was thinking maybe it's good that was the last draw, because they got this last turn to either capture this little position here, or we're going to assume that their morale goes down and they flee. So unless we'll use this as like a morale marker, and they got to capture it back before we put these next shit down draws. If not, we're putting down some U.S. forces. So this is all there is to it. This is their all or nothing push, and I don't see that they got much to push with anyway. Another thing is I want to see if this Igla can spot my old Apache squadron. So that's what we will be doing. Luckily, the tanks are busy. The tanks are busy. We took care of them. Although they got the green, they'll be going green to free here in a little bit. Got RPK machine gun team up here for the pro-Russians. And we'll see how they handle that. But that's what's going on here. Let's look at the battlefield. I don't know if I can zoom in and get you any better. We're going to try and mount us a little bit of a offensive, see if we can't retake this bunker. If not, American chit goes into the chit cup. We'll be back another time. We're back. Now, if you were going to go ahead and play test, and that's probably basically what we're doing here on this little scenario is play testing. And this would be a fun scenario to get down. If you had another opponent, you can get all the technicalities out of it. But like I said, they got one turn to capture this bunker. Now I'm thinking the only ones they got to move are these Humvees. They got a little Igla rocket. Well, this guy's got a nice little, the Al Mansour infantry's only got a 2 attack factor, so it ain't worth a hoot. Trying to get this infantry position. I think these guys I think they ran and they're going to keep on running. Although they're probably hearing on the radio, don't try coming back. take that bunker. Or the guns would be pointing towards you, kind of like that scene in what was that? Enemy at the Gates. where the Russians are running towards it. They're having human wave attacks and they're running towards the Nazis, but they look back and Soviet guns are on them too. So that's basically what happens, actually. So, all right, well, here's the deal then. Pro-Russian player is going to look at a attack against this infantry position. It's not looking good. I don't think they got one. The only ones that can move is this Al-Mansour Humvee, Igla rocket, and what else we got down here? Oh, an Al-Mansour Humvee down here. The only problem is if he tries to move, he's in range of my sniper. 1, 2, 3, he'll be shot. 1, 2, 3, he'll be shot. So one of these guys is gonna be negated on the attack on this bunker. It ain't gonna work. Sal Mansour, I believe 1, 2, 3. He's 1 hex out of range, so he can join in with the attack, but I don't see the odds. I mean, like I said, I'll go through it here off camera and see what we got going on. If that don't work, and I don't think it's gonna work, the only logical choice for the pro-Russian player is to know that the U.S. forces are coming in, and the whole shift of the game is shifted to the Russians. Old Trump's in charge, and he wants them out of there. So he knows they backed this little attack anyway, and they got somebody getting a little bit close to Israel, and he's gonna give him a bloody nose. He wants them out of this area, so U.S. troops are coming on in. What I'm probably gonna do is pull back with pro-Russian forces and make a stand somewhere around here. The word's gone out that the airfield has fallen, and we got to protect our next asset because the U.S. forces are coming in. So, and they want to clear out them all. So that's what's going on. We got a little superpower conflict coming on in here. Could get real hot real quick. We'll look and see if there's an attack possible. If not, we pull them back. Okay, back for some tactical combat in the future. And it's Armageddon War. When I said earlier, I was just thinking about that. I said something like Trump's in charge. Well, this is kind of in the future. I don't know what future it is, but I am going to stick with that prediction. The only thing is, first name won't be Donald. I think it'll probably be starting with an I. And it might not be a he. But anyway, she is in charge. And let's see what goes on here. All right, now this is a chess match here, people. We gotta see what goes on. My first thing I'm gonna do is fire with this DSK against one of these units here. Then my Humvee is gonna swing around through this wreckage. Maybe come over here, pick up this unit right here who has a movement factor of 3. Both units will move 1, 2, and we'll do a ground assault. Now that ground assault might work. I'll feint off, or I'll do something with one of these units. One of these units will get to draw the fire of the rebel sniper, so we'll see what happens there. But right now, the DSK is going to open up with its big old 2 factors. The unit underneath it will also fire. What we're trying to do is just get as many step losses on these units as possible. Get them out of there, get them ready for the close assault that's going to come follow. Or the close combat that's going to come follow. I keep on saying close assault. In this game, it's called close combat. But that's what you have to do. You have to do this tactical, this, that, the other. Move these guys around. But I think that is the best plan to try to take it. And it might even have a good chance of working. Another thing I was thinking of, too, on these chit draws, it was kind of good that there was a 20th chit draw and they're all done. Oh, another thing it's key, too. I just remembered. I got this stuff going through my head a million miles a minute. So I'll have to remember that. I'll have my little chit here to remind me. But anyway, it's kind of good that it came down to the 20th because now these guys got a chance to take this bunker, and I think they can. If they can't, then that means the Russian units come on. So whoever's in charge of the airfield, we got units ready to engage on either superpower side. Another thing is, after I took the activation markers off these guys, I had a choice to put this back in and take that out. That's what I was holding this for. So this Mansour shit is going to be taken off, and this marker here is going to be switched over to its command side. I've been holding this the whole time for that. I forgot all about it. So the Al-Mansur player will have double dipping. Another chit to be drawn. His chit goes back in. So Al-Mansur is going to give himself a bunch of chances for attacks. Right now, he's going to go do this attack. After that, he'll draw another chit. He'll get his other chit drawn out. So it's not over yet. We're playing this game, and it gets better by the moment. We're back with the results of the first attack. All right, back with another key decision. My DSK has to decide who to fire upon. I'm going to go ahead. My target is going to be the RPG unit because he's already suffered casualties. So we'll go ahead and let's get this straightened up a little bit there. Put these guys back here. My target unit will be on top. And he's in an infantry improved position. Alright. So then, the color of the DSK is red. You see that red too. And that's key with this game is all these colors. Alright. And you see the attack number of the infantry is also 2. You come back over here. Get down there. If infantry support weapons add to units firepower. Oh, infantry support weapons add to units firepower if they match firepower number color. If not, support weapons can fire alone, so they'll be added. So that means they will have themselves a big 4 to start with. My infantry's defense is 1, only 1, but they get the +1 for being in that improved position. Alright, target's defense, we just got that. Range 1/2 is less. Let me see, 3, 2. He's right next to him. 3, 2, it's half. Oh, that hurts. Alright, extended defensive terrain modify. We will get that on our side. So we can go ahead and grab out the old book here. I don't know if it's quality or dice advantages. Dense urban, offensive dice quality for infantry, -2. Offensive dice quality -2, so that puts us back. So we just got that back from the short range. Evens it out some. Defensive terrain. We just did our defensive terrain modifier. Intensive fire, can't move. Ooh, do we want to do that? It's all or nothing, folks. Guess what that means? Bam! Oops, sorry about that. He is going to intensive fire, which means this unit will be shaken. But like I said, they're getting a call from the radio. You dumb SOBs, what'd you run away for? You better get that back or else. They don't care. It's all or nothing. So let me see. Intensive fire, you can't move. I think that is a 2 dice quality on it. Put that on that little marker there. Alright, hold on. It'd be rule time. It should be over here. We'll see it here in a second. Combined fire. Intensive fire, 2 dice quality, stronger. So he is pushing those suckers back up to red. And combined flanking fire. Now I would do that, but I need to save somebody for that close assault. So nobody will be doing that. Nobody's moving either. That's why that sniper hasn't fired yet. Alright, tech difference. Pro-Russian forces are firing with the black. Antis are green. So that just bumps it up some, but that's no big deal. Move, fire, fire, move. Enemy retreat, counter fire. Now counter fire only means that you go up a quality. I might as well. It can't get any worse. Counter fire it is, I think. So he will be counter firing. And it can't go up no more, so let's do it. First things first, we get a smoke marker there. Bam. That hurts. Alright. We have got 4 hits for the pros, 1 hit for the antis. And I think that one's going to be negated, so 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Whew. So he goes 1 yellow, 2 blue. He's gone. There's a successful attack. And improved position back. They hammered him. 4 hits. They're all good hits. You can only take, let me see, 1, 2. He's got to take 2 more hits. He's already hurt, so 3 kills him. All right, we got another casualty over here for the rebels. They're about to lose the. They're about to lose the. About to lose the war. Yeah, no shit. All right, hold on. Let's see here. RPG back on stock. All right, that was successful. Like I said, when I looked at this, I'm like, I might be able to do that. So we'll see. We got smoke there. All right, now this is something that could be a bear. Let's see what goes on here. Oof, 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 oof. Not good. Not good at all. Shoot. All right, here's what I'm saying. I can move him to here. 1, 2. As soon as I move, our rebel sniper's going to stop me. How do I do this? All right, be back. All right, remember I told you it was all about procedure. I think I just screwed myself. What I should have did was fired with the Igla, but I would not have gotten as much of a die roll. All right, well, I can't go anywhere near this sniper, so I'm just going to have to fire at him or go at him with a close support. Nobody else can move. Oh, I got this Almanzor up here. Okay, I forgot. I knew I had somebody else. Let me figure this out. Be right back. All right, I think it's easy enough. All right, this little sniper's a pain in my freaking butt if I'm the pro Russian player. So I gotta get rid of his butt. He's messing with me. These guys can move 3. 1, 2, 3. They can't fire at a bunker though. Ain't gonna be no help with the bunker. And I got a 2 hex range, so they are going to go 1. All right. You're gonna fire. The other player has to decide. You can't fire. Oh yeah, I can. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's just roll dice since we gotta do it that way. Evens he does. Odds he don't. Odd he don't. Okay. So the Russian holds off. He moves 1. Okay. Now he moves 2. Evens you fire. Odds you don't. He fires. All right, that's good enough. Out fire. And that will mean a 2 dice attack. He has a 1 die defense. My range is 3, which is not half. Target defense, I'm out in the open, no big deal there. Terrain modifiers, nope. Oh, well, the defense I already took it away. Terrain modifier, no. Intensive fire. Can't move, ain't doing that. Combined flank, tech difference, I'm red. And he is black. Loving that. Combine, move and fire, fire, move, enemy retreat, counter fire. Ooh. You want to counter fire? Let me look up the sniper rule real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, his position has been revealed, so he can be fired and counter fired upon. So we're going to go ahead and counter fire. 1 die. Infantry. And an RPK, I guess. Oh, shoot, should I put more dice up there? Let's start this one over. No, that's right. The sniper's firing. Blah, blah, blah. What am I thinking about? All right, yeah, he's going ahead and Oh, can you counter fire? I guess you can't counter fire on op fire. Let me look under the op fire rule. I will be back. Sorry, we'll get this right. At least I'm getting it all. So this is an op fire. There might not be a counter fire opportunity. Hold on. Kind of vague. I don't really say. So I'm just going to go ahead and shoot at him with one die. 2. No, he doesn't do no damage. So, all right. It is just a. He stops him. But more importantly. Oh, sorry about that. All right. Die was. Result was this. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was. Oh, come on. It was this. So. He didn't do nothing to the enemy. He just stopped him, which is what he wanted to do. So. Action marker on my Rebel. The coast is clear for everybody else to move. My sniper won't stop him. So it all depends on how you move, what units move next, and everything on this little dance we do here in this little tactical game. So now I am ready to go. I will do this. Give me a green marker. And here's what we're going to do. I think he'll stop there. And he'll shoot 1, 2. Oh, I can't because I can't see him. All right, let's roll it. Easily solved. And that'll be his move. All right, let me grab me my available 2 dice. First 2 attack factors. Let me see if we can do anything here. Uh-oh, this might not even work. We will see. What do I need to do? What else do I need to do? This might not work. All right, we'll see. 2 minus 2 on the defense range. Half or less. I need another die. Defensive terrain, intensive fire, combined flank, intent. Move, fire, fire, move. Enemy retreat, counter fire. I don't have a shot. So then, what do? I can't do nothing. Alright, here's what I'll do. We will do this. Target defense. Range, half or less. Can't get the dice quality going up there. Intensive fire, combined fire, flanking fire. This guy here is going to shoot also. So we'll give him a marker. He's 2 hexes away. Alright, so then a combined fire gives me 1 black die. Flanking fire. I think that also gives me another die. And I'm going to flank fire with this Humvee here. Alright, combined fire and flanking fire. Let me check that on the rules, be right back. Okay, well, the combined fire is everybody that's helping out, so I get another die for the Humvee. And, all right, so there's 2 of them that are on flanking fire, or combined fire. One for him. He's firing. He's got no dice because it's negated. But I get 1 dice for the flanking fire there, and 1 dice for flanking fire here. That's 2. And then, no, that's combined fire. And then a flanking fire gives me 1 extra. So that is good. I'll be rolling 3. All right, tech difference. They all got black. He's defending with a green, probably. Yep. So that'll give me 1 of those to a red. All right, moving fire, fire, move. Now that sucks because he did move. He moved 1, 2, 3. So let's give him a 1 die quality less because he used under half his movements. Enemy retreat, counter fire. What do I want to do? Do I want to stay put? Or do I want to make one of these a red one? And shoot him back. I don't want to make a red one. Alright, that's it. This is a game here. This will decide if the Russians are coming on or not. He gets 2 hits. I think the pro-Russian forces have held out. Let's see. 2 hits goes from yellow to blue. He can take that. Get this all smoke cleared, everything ready to go after this battle. See what it looks like, what happens. Alright, yellow would be 1. 2 would be blue. So that'd be that. He's still there. He didn't even suffer no casualties. He's just shaken. But I think the U.S. forces are coming in. He's held. Good die roll. Only 2 hits. That's what it was all about. All right. They did not take it, and they have nobody else to shoot. They're done with. They're all done. No Al-Mansurs. They all got marks on them. Getting down to my last minute of this segment. And I believe the U.S. player is held. So we are going to... Oh, do we got another chit here? Oh, yeah, we do have another chit. We got 2 more chits, people. Okay, that's a game changer right there. Be back. All right, we got a new segment here. And I forgot all about that. They got another chit draw. So it'll either be a smoke or the Al-Mansur. And again, the way the draw is made will help, it makes a 100% difference if the smoke comes off first. But the assault hasn't stopped, in the battle around the airstrip still going on, and it's pretty interesting. Now, if you look here, the Al-Mansur will get another chance to have an assault, and he's probably going to do it. I only got 1 step left, or 2 steps maybe. No, just 1 hit left, and I'm done. Anything over 1 hit, and I'm out. But he'll have a infantry unit ready to go, a Humvee ready to go. His DSK, unfortunately, used all of its actions and won't be able to participate. Luckily for me, though, the BMP won't be able to go either. Now, he will have a Humvee here ready to go, but that is it. And another Humvee here. And unfortunately, all my units are marked. So, looking into my little crystal ball, somebody better be scared. And it ain't these guys. Boy, how the fortunes can change. This is a great game. You gotta like this tactical game. I'd love to play this one-on-one with somebody. And if there's any obscure way that old Alexander and Grant see this, do some playthroughs. Hell, you can even play me. I'll do it. But anyway, we're down to it. Let me see how the attack's gonna go. Okay, first things first. And it's the chit draw. Let's get this little drum roll here. And I ain't take really much suspense to it, but it will make a difference if it's a smoke. No smoke. Al-Mansur will have to attack again. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put their chit marker on 20. On what was that? 21. No, we're already on 20. It's 29. Oh, what was that? Oh, it was on 10. Then it was on 20, so it'll be 21. So we'll keep that one on here. The last chit will be the Al-Mansur on 21. So let's get, they're both Al-Mansurs. All right, good deal. How'd that work? That was weird. All right, well, one of these are going to come off. One of them's going to stay. Then we'll take all the rest of them off. So their chit is there. And we're back. All right. As they say in football, it's a game of inches. Or in this game, a game of seconds and minutes and initiative. And the Al-Mansur player, I think, is going to go ahead and take it. Haven't done anything yet. If I can get this thing in focus. Come on. Okay. Well, why is it doing that? Go up this way. So I do it. No, wait. Stop and we'll be right back.